The Dell XPS8940 computer I bought was one without a K-model Intel processor, and therefore was lacking some items to help keep the system cool as it should be. With a more robust CPU cooler already installed, I turned my attention to the voltage regulator modules, also known as VRMs. Keeping those little devices cool is important because the CPU can pull quite a bit of current through them. The exact temperature of the VRMs was still a little of a mystery to me. Using hardware info under Dell EC, Dell XPS 8940, there are 7 temperature sensors, but no indication of which one, if any, are the VRMs. To help figure it out, I rendered a 4K video project to see which readings go up. Temp 7 always reads 126 degrees, so just ignore that one. Temp 0 and Temp 4 are the ones that seem to move the most. Using an IR thermometer, it tends to agree more with Temp 4, which reached a peak of 84 degrees during the test. Both the CPU and system fans increased in speed while the test was in progress as well. I purchased a VRM cooler on eBay that stated it was for the XPS 8940 systems, as well as Dell Optiplex 7080 G5s. The corresponding part number is 612F7 or 0612F7. The packaging is nothing fancy. With it open, we can see there isn't much to it, just the heatsink and some thermal pads that are offset to accommodate the differing heights of the components on the motherboard. A quick test to see if it fits before the peeling of the thermal pads back shows it fits just fine, and installation takes no time at all. To see how well it works, I ran the video rendering test again. Temp 4 is the one that I'm most interested in. At the same length of the test duration, the temperature has only reached a max of 69 degrees. The fans also do not spin up, which is an interesting side effect. I'll have to do more testing later to see how that impacts CPU temps, if it does at all. It will be interesting to see if the steps I have taken to fix the problems that Dell could have easily solved from the factory will aid in performance or longevity. Right now, the CPU cooler and the VRM heatsinks are 2 decent changes. All in, that has added $68.98 to the purchase cost of the computer, and a little bit more if you count the Noctura thermal paste I purchased. More about that in an upcoming video. If you liked what you've seen, please consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell to not miss upcoming videos like my Vitro thermal paste test, or just stop by whenever you want. Thanks for watching. I hope the video wasn't terrible.